everyone, and welcome back to Crochet Delight. This is the second time I've had to film this one part. I'm sorry that it's taken a good week to almost 2 weeks to get part 6 out to you guys, but I wanted to make sure all of my math was correct because this is where we will be spelling out the entire word doctor. That means everything from the D all the way to the end with the R. There's going to be a lot of color changes in this one. I mean, we already finished in and is. The next part we're going to start is doctor, and it's going to take a lot of color changes. Now, as you can probably see, in that last part where we finished off is, which right now it should be backwards, you have 2 rows of the blue. Hold that up a little bit so you can see. So you'll have 2 rows of just the blue. Now, what you're going to do, if this doesn't want to fall all over the place, is you're going to want to do a total of 4 stitches in the blue. Only 4 stitches in the blue. And then, without finishing off that 4th stitch, you're going to drop the blue, and if I can get a hold of it, there we go, pick up your white and finish off the stitch there. And this is falling all over the place. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 stitches in the white. So make sure you have your blue on top of your stitches. Make sure you're crocheting over the blue thread and over your tail. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I forgot, I almost finished off the stitch, but you don't want to finish it off with the white. You want to finish it off with the blue. So your first few stitches, you should have 4 blue stitches. Sorry if it's off camera. And 5 white stitches. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do another 4 blue stitches. So crochet right over the white, and if you have a little bit of a tail left, just crochet right over that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what you're going to do is you're going to drop your blue, pick up your white, and finish off that 4th blue stitch. Now you're going to do another 5 white stitches. So the next 5 stitches are in white. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to drop your white and pick up your blue. And you should have the next 3 stitches in blue. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and do another 5 stitches in white. It's 1, 2, try and get it a little closer for you guys, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now drop your white and pick up your blue. So this is what you should have so far, is 4 blue stitches, 5 white stitches, another 4 blue stitches, another 5 white stitches, 3 blue stitches, and 5 white stitches. So the next piece is going to be 6 blue stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So go ahead and drop your blue and pick up your white and finish off stitch number 6. So you should have 6 right here. Now you're going to have 2 white stitches, 1 and 2. Drop your white, pick up your blue, and you're going to have 5 blue stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and do 5 white stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just a couple more color changes for this row. So, drop your white, pick up your blue, and do 2 blue stitches. So that's 1, and that's 2. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and the next 2 stitches are going to be white. So that's 1 and 2. Drop your white, pick up your blue, and what you're going to do is you're going to do 3 blue stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Drop your blue and pick up your white for the last time. Finish off that blue stitch and do 3 white stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Well, somewhere along the line I may have accidentally dropped 1 stitch. Nope, never mind. So now what you're going to do is you're going to use your blue and you're going to use that for the last few stitches. You should have about 3 or 4. If you have 3, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. You're doing just fine. But make sure your white is in front of your work. And just crochet in the blue. And that is that for this row. I'll show you guys what to do for the second row of the word doctor. Alright, so this is the second row for the word doctor in the Nerdtastic Doctor Who pattern. And I went back to triple check my math. The very end, right here, that we just finished, you should have 3 blue stitches at the end. It was bugging me, so I had to go back and check all over again just to make sure. and you do end up with 3 blue stitches. So, alright, for this next row, chain 1, half double crochet in the first half double crochet, and in the next 2 half double crochets. So go ahead and drop your blue and pick up your white, and do 3 white stitches. So where you just did those 3 white stitches in the previous row, you're going to do a white stitch on top. Alright, now what you're going to do is drop your blue, drop your white and pick up your blue, and do 3 blue stitches. Whoops. A little clumsy today. It's 1, 2, and 3. So now drop your blue and pick up your white, and do 2 white stitches. Now go ahead and drop your white and pick up your blue, and do 2 blue stitches. So that's 1 and 2. Now you're going to drop your blue again, pick up your white, do 2 white stitches, 1, 2, drop your white, pick up your blue, do 1 blue stitch, drop your blue, pick up your white, and do 2 white stitches, 1 and 2. Now you're going to go ahead and finish off that white stitch with your blue. And just as you did 5 blue stitches in the previous row, you're going to do 5 blue stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and do 2 white stitches, 1 and 2. Pick up your blue, and now we're going to do 5 blue stitches. So it's 1, it's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop your blue and pick up your white. And now do 6 white stitches. See if I can move that a little bit so you guys can see a little better. So you need 6 white stitches now next. So that's 1, it's 2, it's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Drop your white, pick up your blue, and do 3 blue stitches. It's 1, 2, and 3. So this is what you should have so far. drop your blue, finish off that third blue stitch with your white, do the next 2 stitches in white, 1 and 2, drop your white, pick up your blue, do 1 stitch in blue, so after your 3 stitches you should have 2 white stitches and 1 blue stitch. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and do the next 2 stitches in white, 1 and 2. Drop your white, pick up your blue, and you're going to do the next 3 stitches in blue, 1, 2, and 3. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and do the next 6 stitches in white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Drop your white, finish off that last stitch with your blue, and your last 4 stitches should be blue. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if at any time I go too fast, feel free to go back and re-watch certain parts where you need the help. So we have just finished the 2nd row for the word doctor. Next up, we're going to do row 3 of the word doctor. Alright, so this is the 3rd row of the word doctor, and before we begin I want to specify that you do not have to use the blue or the white. As I said in previous parts, you can make this in any color. You can make it for a friend that's a doctor, a friend that's a nurse, or anything like that. But if you want to be true to the Doctor Who theme, the colors you use are blue and white. You use this very, it's almost a royal blue, and you use a pure white. But if you have somebody whose favorite color is pink and, I don't know, purple maybe, you can use pink and purple, and you can use it for either the background or you could use it for the lettering. It doesn't matter. So just wanted to specify that before we begin part 3. Alright, so for the 3rd row of the word doctor, go ahead and get your first 4 blue stitches ready. And then you're going to drop your blue and you're going to pick up your white. If I can get to it. Alright, so now after you've got your first 4 blue stitches ready and you've picked up your white, you're going to do the first 2 stitches in white. And then you're going to drop your white, pick up the blue, and do the next 2 stitches in blue. So that's 1, and that's 2. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and you're going to do the next 3 stitches in white. So that's 1, and that's 2, and that's 3. So go ahead and drop your white and pick up your blue. And go ahead and do the next stitch, only 1 in blue. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and do the next 2 stitches in white. Drop your white, pick up your blue, and do the next 3 stitches in blue. Drop your blue, pick up your white, do the next 2 stitches in white, drop your white, pick up your blue, do 1 stitch in blue, drop your blue, pick up your white, and do the next 3 stitches in white. Drop your white, pick up your blue, and do the next 2 stitches in blue. Drop your blue and pick up your white, and the next 3 stitches will be in white. So that's, oops, I'm out of the camera. I'm out of the view. Sorry. I'm really trying to focus on my hands. For some reason I can't focus when I look at the camera and film. Alright, so drop your white and pick up your blue. Let me see if I can figure out where we just left off. Alright, the next 4 stitches should be in blue. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drop your blue, pick up the white. The next 2 stitches are in white. And drop your white, pick up your blue, and the next 4 stitches are in blue. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drop your blue and pick up your white, and the next 2 stitches are in white. So that's 1 and 2. Drop your white, pick up the blue. The next 3 stitches are blue. That's 1, 2, and 3. Drop your blue and pick up your white. The next 2 stitches are in white. So 1, and that's 2. Drop your white and pick up the blue. The next stitch is blue. So drop your blue, pick up your white. The next 2 stitches are white, so that's 1, and that's 2. Drop your white again, Pick up the blue and do the next 3 stitches in blue. Drop your blue and pick up your white for the last time in this row and do the next 3 stitches in white. 1, 2, and 3. Now drop your white and finish off the last 3 stitches with your blue. So again, if you have to go back and look at certain spots to make sure that you've got it right, go right ahead. Do not rush through this. Go ahead and finish up row 3 of the word doctor, and I will show you guys what to do for row 4. Alright, so this is row 4 of the word doctor, and there's going to be a slight shift right in the beginning, and I'm going to go through that with you. Hopefully I'll be able to keep it on camera. Chain 1, half double crochet in the first 3 stitches, and pull up your white right here, but do not finish off your 3rd stitch with the white, because we're going to crochet over this white with a 4th blue stitch. Now you can drop your blue, and now you can pick up your white, and the next 3 stitches will be white. And that's your little shift right at the very beginning, right here. So now drop the white, pick up the blue. The next 2 stitches are blue. Drop the blue, pick up the white, and the next 2 stitches are white. Drop the white, pick up the blue, do 1 stitch in blue, drop your blue, pick up the white, and the next 2 stitches are going to be Yep, the next 2 stitches. Sorry, I just had to check my graph. The next 2 stitches are white. So, just to go over that, you have 4 blue stitches at the very beginning. Then you have your 3 white stitches, 2 blue, 2 white, 1 blue, and 2 white. And now we're going to finish this stitch off with our blue. And the next 3 stitches are going to be blue. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and the next 2 stitches are going to be white. Drop your white and pick up your blue. The next 4 stitches right here are going to be blue. Sorry if everything is moving and there's a little noise. This is a very small space to be working at, so I had to open one of the drawers to keep this from falling. Alright, so drop your blue and pick up your white. And the next 2 stitches should be white. And drop your white and pick up the blue. And the next 4 stitches are going to be blue. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now drop your blue, pick up your white, and the next 2 stitches are going to be white. So that's 1, and that's 2. Drop your white and pick up the blue, and your next 4 stitches are going to be blue. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Drop your blue and pick up your white. The next 2 stitches are going to be white. So that's 1 and 2. Drop your white and pick up your blue. Do 1 blue stitch, then drop your blue and pick up your white. Finish off that stitch, and the next 2 stitches will be white. Drop your white, pick up the blue, and the next 3 stitches will be blue. Let me move this over a bit. There we go. Drop your blue and pick up your white. The next 2 stitches will be white. So that's 1, that's 2. Go ahead and drop your white and pick up your blue. And do 1 blue stitch. Drop your blue, pick up your white, and the next 2 stitches are going to be white. Drop your white, pick up the blue, and the next 3 stitches are going to be blue. It's 1, 2, and 3. Drop the blue, pick up the white, and the last 2 white stitches are these 2 stitches right here, 1 and 2. Drop your white, pick up your blue, and the next 4 stitches should be blue. And that should finish off, I believe I said this was row 4 of the word doctor. So as you can see, the word doctor is really starting to form right now. So go ahead and work up that row, and I will show you guys what to do for the 5th row of the word doctor. Alright, so I am going to cut part 6 right here, and I will bring you back part 7, and in that part we will most likely finish off the word doctor, So, go ahead and do the first 4 rows of the word doctor, and I hope you guys take it slow, enjoy it, and I'll see you guys back in part 7.